This is a clip from Beyond Classified. You can access the entire episode now at rockfin.com/FKN+. I think we're like in the midst of a new era of this. Whatever has started since 2020 and COVID, we're in a new era. COVID, thank God, I think is completely dead. No one's paying attention to that shit anymore. But we've entered the conspiracy wars where they are trying to demonize and put everyone in a camp that has alternative thinking or are free thinkers or question the narrative in the camp of domestic terrorist. And they're actually making shows about this. I think I talked about this on Day Zero one time. Have you heard of Shadowland, a new Peacock documentary that they came out with to show the dangers of conspiracy thinking? And it followed around, some conspiracy theorists. I think even Mariam Hanine was in there. They followed her a bit in there. Yeah. And it just made them look, nutty and loony, because that's the war. That's what's going on right now. It's a war on free thinkers. And this is their last push, I think. This is all they got because there's too many people questioning the narrative, and there's too many people coming around and thinking, no, this shit isn't right, so I'm going to pay attention to those crazy tinfoil hat wearing people, right? Yeah. And they did that with my writing partner, Jeff Berwick, for The Anarchist on HBO, the 6-part series that they did with that, which was cool. I mean, and I knew they were going to make Jeff look kind of silly, but Jeff doesn't care because Jeff is kind of silly. He's a multimillionaire, drinking wine before noon type of guy, man. Like, loves to play online poker and talk shit. Like, he's a cartoon character in and of himself. And I knew they were going to have some fun with him. But then when they went after some of the other people in the community and made them all look crazy, tried to make them all look crazy, or made them look like they're drug dealers, or that they were, doing just mentally ill, mentally unstable, wanting to cause fights with everyone. I was like, I see what they're doing here. But there's an appetite for the truth, and people recognize that the mainstream media is not giving them anywhere close to the real truth about what's happening. So they're going to go look for it elsewhere. Now you can find some alternative media people and that may have better answers for you, but they may not too. Like, not all of us operating in this space are the same. We're not saying the same things. We don't think the same things. There's a lot of room for like flexibility in how once you come into the alternative media, we're not all in agreement on everything, and that's okay. That's fine. In fact, it's probably better that we're not all in agreement. Yeah, because we check each other and make sure that nobody's like, if you have a different idea than me, that's cool. I'm interested in it. But the mainstream media, you've got to believe everything. There's got to be homogeny in that way of thinking. Nobody can get outside of that. If you do, then you're a tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theorist. But I think that they've played that card so much that it doesn't work anymore. Like, you're going to call me a conspiracy theorist, I'll say, no, I'm a conspiracy analyst. Yeah. And because I can't, and to be fair, there are conspiracies out there that we theorize about. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm interested in knowing what Admiral Byrd saw when he flew over the Antarctica, and he said he went into this hollow earth place and they landed his ship. I want to know do I have any information about that? No. Does it matter? Not really. I'm not out there trying to sell it to anybody. Can we even tell what our real history is even 10 years ago? I mean, they're rewriting history every day before our eyes. So how do we know where we're coming or going, especially with ancient history or things that happened, 40, 50